guys, welcome. So today I wanted to show you guys my kitchen makeover. So a little backstory: my husband and we bought our very first home back in 2019, and we've been slowly oh my gosh okay, slowly remodeling and making it our own home and changing it to our style. And our kitchen was a big part of that. So our home was built in 1928. So pretty old house. Alright guys, so here you see my house, my kitchen, before we ever remodeled it, even paint. Here is when we painted. That's my handsome husband working on the kitchen. This is the process of what it looked like. That's the backsplash. So here is our backsplash, and I decided to go with a hexagon tile for sure. And here are the cabinets. As you can see, they are wood and soft close. I also wanted drawers, so I got soft close drawers, and again wanted to make sure that it wasn't like particle board, it was wood. And here is our range top, and our countertop is a quartz countertop, and it is the only thing we paid to install. There wasn't the style that I originally wanted, but it's beautiful. And there we were going to have a oven, and I'll show you a picture what it looks like right now once the oven is installed. And here you can also see our industrial range hood. This is something that my husband and I had to agree on, but it's beautiful. And here is one of my favorites, our sink, which is a single bowl stainless steel sink, and it has a ledge where I can put the produce washer, I can put to dry or rinse dishes, and even a cutting board, so I could be using it for multiple purposes. And I really love it. And that's to protect the stainless steel sink from the bottom because it easily scratches. But that wasn't an issue for me, so I didn't really mind, and that's why I went with the stainless steel. And also, if you have the opportunity to get a dishwasher, I really recommend it. This is the first time I've ever had one, and I love how much time it saves me. It's pretty awesome. And again, more drawers because I really wanted drawers instead of just cabinets. And here is the final product, the before and the after picture. Alright guys, so for those of you who don't know yet, I'm MJ. Subscribe to this channel so you can meet me again next Friday for another video like this one. And before we go, I just wanted to give a few pointers about things to do when you are planning a kitchen remodel. And the very first one is to create a mood board or a collage. It just means to get a bunch of pictures, photos you see there online, kitchens you see in person, just things that you like from kitchens, and put them together into a collage. Pick the color of your handles, pick the color of your backsplash, the type of backsplash, pick your countertop, what color it's going to be, your cabinets, like everything that you really what you're appealed to, what you like, what you would like in your kitchen. Or this goes for any space that you're kind of making over, but we're talking about kitchens here today, so kitchens. Yeah, and explore. I think it's very important to look at many different kitchens. Look at some that are similar to the space that you have, and get inspired. see what are the things that you like. Like for me, I really knew that I wanted wood white kitchen cabinets. I knew that I wanted a quartz countertop that was probably going to be like a marble, and I knew that I wanted hexagon tiles. I didn't know exactly if I wanted to go like what route I wanted to go. I felt like I was leaning more towards like a marbly hexagon tile backsplash with some gray, and I ended up going with blue, gray, and like neutrals. So, and I really love how the blue pops amongst the white, and it looks beautiful. It feels so serene every time you come in. I just had to look for something that I liked that would appeal to me and that would look good also with like my kitchen, right? So the second one is to create a budget. And the way that you will create a budget is to shop. This is where you do all the window shopping. This is where you would go into stores and just browse. This is where you would go into, you're going to look at the difference between a quartz countertop versus a granite countertop or quartzite or whatever kind of countertop, or a wood countertop, right? Whatever kind of countertop you are looking for. Same goes for the backsplash, for the type of cabinets that you want, for the handles, for the range hood. Pretty much every single element that's going to be in your kitchen, you want to have an idea of how much it's going to cost you, right? Now, once you have an idea of how much all these things are going to cost put together, you want to increment your budget by at least 10% of all that. Because unfortunately, there's always hiccups when you are remodeling or when you are constructing or fixing something. There's something always happens unexpectedly that we did not plan for. And so at least if you have that 10% budget, if something does go wrong, you have some wiggle room to cover that unexpected expense, right? Like for us, once we removed our cabinets, the old ones, we realized that we had a big hole behind the wall, which we were not able to see when we had our old cabinets installed. So it was something that we had to repair, and we did save a lot of money doing it ourselves, doing most of the work. My husband and I and my father-in-law helped, thanks. But yeah, those things could easily drive up your budget. Okay, and lastly is to remember that saying that measure twice, cut once. Well, yeah, measure like a gajillion times and just shop for the things once. You want to have all your measurements if you're installing new cabinets. They want you to measure like from floor to the ceiling. Then you have to measure from like wall to wall, corner to corner, right? Like a whole wall space. And then if you have a window or an opening somewhere in between that, they want you to measure the space from the beginning of that wall to that window, and then the other side as well, right? Where you would have that. So you can have all those specific measurements. They even want you to measure the window itself and how big it is. So once you have all those measurements and you're like shopping for your cabinets, there are places such as IKEA or even where we got our cabinets. There's people there that would help you create like design your kitchen. You give them the measurements and they'll put together like the type of pieces that you need, right? Or if you're getting a custom made kitchen, then they'll come out here and remodel and measure for you. But yeah. So thank you. Those are some of the things that you should keep in mind, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye. See you guys next Friday.